I'm Leni, and at the beginning of the year, I made my two biggest dreams come true. I adopted a rescue puppy and bought a piece of land, including a derelict cottage, which I want to turn into the homestead of our dreams, with time, sweat, tears, a little bit of crazy, and a lot of hard work. This is our story. We started into the new week without a real plan.
285.
But improving the support that we installed earlier sounded like a good one. There's also still some administrative stuff going on in the background, which I want to have sorted before investing more than just my time and effort. And when you don't really know what to do, cleaning up is always a good idea. We took out the old doors in hopes of rescuing them, or at least some parts. Maybe I can find a use for them once the house is finished. Once we were finished inside the house, we moved onward towards the old kitchen.
So we did get this side quite nice and cleaned up, but there's a whole other side and a whole other mess that needs to get taken out, sorted. Is there a more effective way to do this? Probably. Do I care? Not really. This is holding up that wall. What kind of holding up? I will loosen this because that wall needs to come down. And this is really annoying and I might trip over it. So that needs to go. The connection here is pretty loose. So I hope when I loosen that, that wall will fall, but this brick one won't. Marquita is well out of the way. She won't get hit. That's the most important thing. Let's see what happens. Apparently not much. This thing is rusted. Who would have guessed? I don't know how much or where you're supposed to put it, but yeah. That seemed to work as well. Yeah, a wheelbarrow would be nice, but my tire broke. Or was broken from the start, and I haven't gotten around to fixing that yet. It would make a lot more sense to fix it and then keep working here, but then I would have to go and drive to get parts to repair it, and I'm not in the mood for that right now. Which might be a bad idea. If you were hoping for a nice, quick renovation, this is not it. I did manage to get a few more things out of this area, but have decided to call it quits for the day. There are a lot of roof tiles, some still in perfect condition, but a lot are broken, and unless I can find a creative, beautiful, useful way to use them in the garden, they will have to go into a dumpster that I don't have at the moment. I know there are a lot more efficient ways to clear a section like this, but I don't want this project to be about pure efficiency and just getting the job done as quickly as possible. Maybe I have read Mark Boyle one too many times, but I want this project to go at a natural pace, at my own pace, without feeling rushed to achieve anything. There is also the question about what is under that section. Moving from the house, we have the kitchen with a terrazzo tiled floor. In the section between, there is this beautiful red brick floor, and behind that, I have not found any kind of solid floor. Maybe there used to be a hardwood floor in there, which has rotten away, but all I can find so far is soil. I know that behind that section there is a cellar, which I will try to get to from a different direction, this little room that is covered in brambles. I managed to get about a third through this mess. And I can start to see the cellar, which is exciting. I'm really curious to have a look down there.
I managed to clear the path to the cellar, but sadly there is not much to see. It is filled with water, there's some insulation, and the old connection to the main water. I also did my best to clear this room from brambles. We might turn this into an outdoor summer kitchen. That is still a lot of work, but this is a definite improvement to not even being able to set a foot in it.